Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dev47 back again with the Checkup Podcast. We in here with Suspect, Ghoul, and a special guest, Issa. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get right into it, man. We're gonna get right into it. We got special guest Issa here, you know what I'm saying, and the regular host, Suspect and Ghoul.
Here.
Shit,
Yo.
Issa, man, you wanna introduce yourself, man?
For me? Oh, of course.
Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead,
sir.
man. I think he
You
a
know, I'm
chef or
wholesome.
something.
Wanna be.
I am a sous chef training to become a manager at my job and where I live at. Other than that, I'm just here to just vibe.
What the fuck is a sous chef? Like soup?
Soup? Nigga, what?
A sous chef
Soup.
is like
They
sous
like
chef
dress the plates and
is
shit.
Oh, did you dress in
that
plates?
and they help prep the food and it's like a chef's right hand man. That's all it is.
So,
You like make sure the shit look fire before they send
oh,
that
so
shit
it's a
out.
presentation. You be doing.
Oh,
the
you like
presentation.
that scream at people? Be like, this shit trash. Bring it back.
You be doing.
No, that's not me. See, but that's no. At my job, it's not like that. What I do is I help make the food, all the because everything is fresh. The vegetables, all that shit. I help them make the protein, prep it, pan it, all that. The sauces, the drinks, which is kale apple and yuzu honey lime tea.
It's a bougie ass
Wait,
restaurant.
you work at a
Korean, yeah.
Korean spot? Oh, that's fire. I didn't know that.
I told
Yeah,
y'all
I
that.
didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. That's fine. I didn't know you worked
Is it
at.
like Korean barbecue? No, it's like it's already played it, so it's not Korean.
Bro, I
barbecue.
thought you worked at like some ghetto ass restaurant in the hood. Bro.
Yeah, we thought you worked at
Yeah.
like I don't know. I was gonna say Popeyes, but
Popeyes.
Nah.
You foul. You foul, man. You foul for that. Shit.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been saying Korean restaurant for the past month. I just started listening to me.
Nobody
hey,
pays attention when you say that
not
shit. I ain't
go
gonna lie to
lie. Yeah,
Bro,
That's
there's a fire ass buffet you got in my head again. I forgot this place Hokkaido.
Wait. You said a what? A buffet? What the fuck is a buffet?
Buffet.
What's that?
you.
No,
I mean,
you
buffet?
said you said buffet. He said buffet.
You never ate at a
what is
buffet?
The
What
fuck
is
is
a
a buffet?
buffet?
What is that?
What is
Yo,
This is
buffet?
where they have a whole bunch of food already set out.
That's
It's a
buffet.
buffet.
Buffet, yeah. People say
Did you just say buffet? You just say buffet?
Buffet.
Oh,
y'all don't know how to say it, bro. Y'all
nah, bro.
Buffet.
It's buffet, bro.
What the
Saying
fuck is a
buffet.
buffet? What is that?
Man, y'all, we not even on the topics. Like, get out of here. All right. Anyways, man. First topic, we gotta talk about the GOAT, man. Rest in peace to DMX, man. We gotta
man, R.I.P, man.
R.I.P, man. Basically, man, it's gonna be a little. We just I want to know how DMX, impacted y'all, man. Like, just tell a story, like how he impacted y'all. Because he impacted me. Like, I'll give like my story first. I grew up. I had my family. There was big DMX fans, and he was basically like that. Like, he was always that up tempo, upbeat, artist. Like, that was like super heavy. But like me, like, I always like, y'all know I like mellow ass music and stuff. The meme DMX, man, he was always like huge to me, and the song that hit me the most was "Slippin'." I don't know if y'all know "Slippin'." Like, "Slippin'," one of his classics.
You want to go next, because you're older than us, so I'm assuming you listen to a lot of DMX.
Okay, first off, I am older, but I didn't listen to a lot of his music because at that time there was a lot of other music that was out. Like, I listened to some of it, but like it wasn't my like type of music to like, oh, I want to go listen to some DMX. Like, it was just like, oh, DMX, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I listened to a lot of music growing up, but I never like stuck and listened to like one person or like one type of music. So
Yeah.
I know some of his stuff, but like I never really played it a lot. So when I seen that he had passed away, I was like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought that was pretty fucked up, like
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Oh shit! Let me put us in. I forgot in a private channel, just in case nobody pop in.
Yeah,
Oh, it's still rolling.
Yeah, we still rolling. Go ahead.
I mean, shit. Honestly, when I first heard DMX, I was like, damn, this is some crazy shit. Because I was young. I was like, what, maybe 15?
Yeah,
15, 16? I was like, damn, this shit is crazy. This thing got hella energy. I fuck with this.
no, his energy is like unmatched.
yeah, no cap.
Yeah, and I had never heard anything like it at the time. This is 2015.
Yeah.
There's not really people that like scream in their fucking songs like this. Until like 2016, 2017, where that whole SoundCloud era started coming along. There's more people screaming in their raps type shit.
Yeah.
But this shit is like some hard shit. Like he's speaking
Yeah.
actual shit. He's not saying no dumb shit like these SoundCloud niggas.
Why you say that?
we all know, bro. Come on. You already know these SoundCloud rappers, bro.
Attacking the whole SoundCloud community.
They will attack all of SoundCloud in one punch.
You got hate towards them.
Nah, I'm not even hating because I was in that SoundCloud area. I was in that shit. But I'm just saying, a lot of them motherfuckers was trash, and that's just real.
Oh, that's
It
how
was
you really
trash,
feel, huh?
Yeah, bro, they were, bro. Like now that I look at it now that I'm older, like yeah, they were fucking ass. I thought that shit was cool at the time, but that shit was ass, bro.
SoundCloud did give a gateway to a lot of those artists becoming huge. Like,
True.
the artists that took
true.
advantage, they took advantage. And then that shit just got too big now and nobody can get big off of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not that it got too big. I just think the music, that kind of era of music, just died.
It's over.
It wasn't gonna last. Like it wasn't like no longevity in that music. Well, if you're unlike it, like X or something, he was the only one that really had longevity in that shit. Everybody else, they kind of died.
Yeah.
That's true.
What about you? It's did you like DMX? Do you listen to him a lot?
Not really.
Oh, really?
I was more into like people like Tupac, Method Man, Redman, Biggie.
Yeah, like I listen to shit like that, like
Yeah,
Biggie and Redman, Method Man.
I think
I know a few of some.
like in my way, like I'm kind of like the same way as y'all. It's just like I had like that one family member that like grew up at the like in those times, and he was really into DMX. So because of like that family member, I was really educated into his music, and like educated into the type of person he is. Because I don't know if y'all knew DMX, like shit. That man, after he got famous, he been dealing with drugs, and basically he's always been a drug addict his whole life. Shit, he been arguing with his family over drugs and shit. It's like basically drugs impacted DMX's life after he became huge. Like that, like there's so many stories, bro.
It's an interview out there where he says that at the age of 14, an OG of his laced some weed of his with cocaine, and that fucked him up.
Yeah,
so
damn.
So he's been on that shit since he was 14.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, not intentionally though, because I've heard people like doing shit because it was laced, but they didn't know it was laced.
Yeah,
like that's how a lot of people get into the shit these days.
Yeah.
They just don't know.
Yeah, it's like you gotta be careful what you smoke. Like you really gotta trust the person like supplying you.
Like I only smoke if I watch somebody roll up. You know
I ain't gonna lie,
like,
bro. If
I
you
didn't
trust
watch
a
you roll that shit
motherfucker
up, I'm not.
that's supplying you, you don't need to do drugs.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Like if you buy from a motherfucker and you like, I trust him. You probably shouldn't be buying from him in the first.
If you don't trust the person you're buying, it's like there's probably some shit in there.
You probably shouldn't even entertain buying shit from them if you don't trust them.
Yeah, like there's a good thing there's dispensaries out there. That's why I always tell like shit like because y'all I smoke weed. When I tell like y'all motherfuckers, look,
we don't know that.
What? Yeah, what? Nah, fuck y'all. No, but like when I see like little cousins and stuff, because I'm in Cali, this shit's like it's more accepted here than anything. So when I would like talk to little cousins and stuff, and they'd be like interested in it, I always tell them, look, be careful when you smoke with your homies, because you don't even know what the fuck they got. You know what I'm saying? If anything, like shit, talk to your parents and get something from the dispensary. Because one thing, when I was growing up, my dad told me about because before when I was growing up, weed was still illegal, right? And the first thing my dad told me was like, look, if you're gonna get high or whatever, it's fine, but as long as you do it outside and don't be doing it don't do it in public with your friends and don't be relying on it. You know what I'm saying? Because the worst thing that can happen is like relying on it. That's the worst thing that happens to people. They be just it's not like weed that gets addicting. That it's like it's addiction. It's the high that gets people addicted. Because a lot of motherfuckers are like, I realize if you like going through a lot of shit in life, like depression or whatever, that high is kind of like an escape. That's what people get addicted to. Weed is not addicting; it's the high.
True. I knew a lot of females like that, bro. Like they were just smoking just to get away from shit, and I was like, I can't really fuck with people like that,
I
bro.
did
I
a girl
can't
like
fuck
that.
with people that just smoking to get away from shit. Like, you gotta find another outlet to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
You being
but
high
that's the thing though,
24/7, that shit kills your motivation.
because they will either do that or they gonna drink. And
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
drink.
say
Yeah.
this: if I'm friends with you and you always got to drink or add drinking to what we plan, like if we plan the game, you say let's drink. I'm like, nah, I can't be around you no more, because there's people I know. I played with someone last night. They was like, "Yo, let's drink." I'm like, "Yeah, y'all can drink. I'm not about to drink." Like, because to my mind, it's like saying you don't know how to have fun or know how to vibe without adding weed or
Without those
alcohol
things,
to it. Yeah,
yeah, like,
because then it's like,
yeah,
because it's at the same point, it's same people I know. They always talk about alcohol. It's like
yeah.
I'm about to drop these motherfuckers because it's boring. I'm
I
not
ain't
trying
doing
to
that,
be.
bro. That's
Hmm?
how you. No, you can continue. My bad. My bad.
Yeah, because my mind is like, if that's all you talk about, then you're fucking boring.
Exactly. Yeah. Once you start relying on it, it's bad because instead of you facing your issues in your life, you're taking other shit. You know what I'm saying? And then
Hmm.
when you drink a lot, this is what I know because I've had family members, bro. They be drinking to hide shit they going through, and then when they drink, they be having that big attitude just towards you for no reason. Like they be just going off on you. You know what I'm saying? Like you be vibing, and then you just got an attitude. I'm like, what's going on?
True.
Yeah, that should
I
be
feel like
blowing me.
that about a lot of people around our ages too,
Mhm.
because like I feel like a lot of them drink or fucking smoke to vibe, and a
Yeah.
lot of motherfuckers are just boring. Like they're just boring nowadays. Nobody knows how to have a conversation. Just sit down, just chill. Niggas want to smoke, get high,
Yeah.
just fucking drink, just to vibe, bro. Like that's just so boring to me, bro. Like you gotta know how to talk. You gotta know how to chill. You can't just be smoking and know how to fucking interact with people. Like that's boring, bro.
That's the
Exactly.
thing, though, because they can still do that and they will talk about the same fucking shit every single day. Either
Right.
it's about something about food or anime or manga or some shit or try to make comedy. And then if you try, like for me, I always say, yo, like
Yeah.
I'm like I ask them like once a week, what's y'all mental at? Like from on a rating of 1 to 9, because 10 there's no such thing as being perfect.
Yeah.
We got mentally and physically. Two or
What?
three are gonna answer it, and the rest gonna like
Mhm.
ignore it and start and change the subject. So that like throws me off because like why am I around y'all if I can't even talk to y'all seriously about real life shit?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to always joke around and shit because there's people out here who will joke around, give you a fake smile and laugh, and then the next day you hear that they killed themselves, and then that will play on your minds. And damn, I should have talked to that person instead of just joking around talking about drinking and smoking. But some people don't know that.
Yeah. Just people like they like to numb their pain, suppress it, and everything by getting high or drinking. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like you gotta know your
Like,
limitations, man. You can't be surviving living off it. Like shit, my dad growing up, like every time growing up, my dad like I always see him. He when he talks to me about alcohol, is like he only drank alcohol at parties, and he will always have a limitation. You know what I'm saying? Drink to have a good time, but don't drink to get fucking stupid. To where like someone got to take care of you. That's when you're just
yeah.
overboard. You know what I'm saying? That's why like I
Hmm.
talk to some other streamers because COVID's almost over, and we talking about going to TwitchCon or whatever. And I'm like, look, bro, if we gonna drink, you know what I'm saying, 5 shots, 3 to 5 shots or whatever, no, we better make sure nobody go overboard. Because I ain't trying to have like, look at fucking that Ambish situation. Y'all know Ambish's situation, the whole beef with him and Los. That's because Ambish, probably drank too much. They all drank too much. You know what I'm saying? And he probably got the bad end of the stick because he probably could have handled. So really, no one really knows what went on, and there was, maybe he saw some things that are different. No one knows.
Oh
But
no! I was there
yeah,
when he was explaining it, and they all pretty much agree about him leaving him drunk, slumped over, or whatever it was
yeah,
for 5 minutes. My thing was, I don't care if you're drunk as fuck. Don't leave your friends somewhere
yeah.
by
You're not
himself
supposed
for
to do
five
that.
minutes.
Yeah,
Especially in
that's
a
some
Someone
bush.
stuff can
That
happen.
nigga was
If
in a
Yeah.
bush.
anything, the moment bitch was like drunk as hell like that, I wouldn't even go to a strip club. I don't know why they would go to a strip club. I'm taking bro
Take
to
that
the.
man home.
I'm taking that bro home. Yeah, you gotta take him
something.
home somewhere he's safe. And I'm a watch. You Loki gotta watch him too because he's gonna be throwing up. Make sure he don't choke on himself.
Yeah.
You know,
hmm
it's like it sucks that someone drinks like that, but then at the end of the day, it's like you do gotta watch out for your homies. You can't really leave them like
Of
that.
course. Of course. If they're your
Yeah,
real homies, you wouldn't leave them like that. You will make sure
yeah,
that they make it somewhere safe. And
yeah.
then if nobody's there, either I'm not saying you have to do it, but make sure somebody can like check on him every now and then to make sure he's okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, I
Yeah,
get
of
the other
course.
side of the argument. Like, yeah, he shouldn't have been getting fucking blasted drunk like that. But at the
yeah.
same
Yeah.
time,
hmm
that's your homie. Like, you're not gonna just leave him in the middle of
In a
fucking nowhere drunk.
bush.
Like,
No,
Yeah,
not in the middle, not in the middle of nowhere, in a bush.
yeah,
yeah,
in a
In a
bush
bush.
drunk. Like,
Yeah.
that's just some fucked up shit.
yeah. It's like when you drinking, man, you gotta drink for a good time. Don't drink for you to fucking black out. Don't
Yeah.
you know what I'm
hmm
saying? That's like because at the end of the day, someone gotta take care of you. You're gonna ruin their night.
Mhm.
You're ruining your night. You're not gonna feel good in the morning.
You're
Like,
definitely not.
yeah, get a little buzz and have a good time. You're gonna be a little bit buzzed. That's it.
That's how I don't see how people could drink like that. Y'all don't think about what's gonna happen in the morning. Like, y'all gonna be
Yeah,
fucked.
Yeah.
that's the worst feeling. The most important thing is you gotta eat, so like it balances out. Because if you eat like a good amount of food while you drink, you're not really that drunk either. Because it balances out.
True.
I
But
don't know. I don't drink. Cause I know if I drink, I'm gonna be so fucking harsh and truthful with people. They will not like me, and I'm
What
Yeah,
you say?
I don't even
I
drink that
said
much. Bro.
if I ever drink, I know
Yeah.
how I'm gonna be. I will be truthful to you and tell you some real shit. The people I
I
know, they
mean,
will not like it.
but that's how I won't say most drunks are, but that's how most people are. Like I know a drunk who every time he gets drunk, all he wants to do is try to pick a fight or try to fight somebody. Every time.
yeah,
Like we can be chilling, like we could be at his house chilling. He will pick a fight on somebody that came to his house.
that's the
And
worst
now
type
he
of
wanna fight
people.
somebody.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the worst.
So
That's the
like
worst.
we stopped kicking it with him because it was like, bro, every weekend or every time we was drinking, like Super Bowl shit like that, he always either had somebody like wanted to fight him or kick his ass, or he always wanted to fight somebody. Like, and it's be like over some bullshit, like, yo, bro, why you in my house, like standing in the corner? It's like, bro, you invited me here. I'm chilling. He said, no, you gotta come socialize with people. Then the guy was like, no, I ain't feeling it, I'm just here to enjoy myself. And then he got
God,
upset because the guy was just chilling and not like interacting with him and like the other people that was there. So I guess he said something to him, and boom, a fight almost broke out. It was like, bro, you
Me,
gotta
me, me.
chill, bro. Like, the man was just cooling by himself. You gonna like instigate a fight because he just chilling? Yeah, it's your house. You want to make sure you get to know everybody. But if he didn't want to come, or if somebody made him come, or if he wanted like a just hang out and chill out, let him chill out.
ain't gonna lie, that sound funny as hell. Gotta beat that nigga ass every week.
Bro, it never failed, bro. It's like every weekend somebody wanted to kick his face in. I swear.
Jesus.
I swear, bro. I swear, bro. It was bad. It was bad.
At that point, bro, you need to stop drinking. If
Like
you get to that point.
hmm
we used to go out, but then it got so bad because it would be random people that want to kick his face in. So we like, bro, we don't know these people. Like,
Yo,
stop trying to pick
what?
fights. So then it was just like, all right, we gonna come to your house. So we ain't gotta try to drive you nowhere to make sure you get home. You're at home. So if you do get drunk, go lay down or whatever. So we started coming to his house to make sure that he was straight, like on drinking, because he gonna drink regardless. But we wanted to be
Mm,
there to like make sure he was straight. So
right.
we started coming over. It'll be like 8 or 9 people over there. By the end of the night, somebody's gonna fight him or want to fight him, or somebody's gonna. It never fails. So
Yeah,
then
I
we
would
just stop
never.
hanging with them. Yeah, we just stop kicking with them.
Yeah, that's basically what I had to do with a family member, like a really close family member. It was just like he was doing that twice. That like twice I was with him, motherfucker want to drink, and then like I don't mind drinking as long as we chilling, but it's like if you gonna get angry, like I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna cut you off. Like I don't know why you trying to fight me every time we drink it. Like I ain't trying to do that.
Exactly. Like I'm just trying to chill. Like you invited me over here. Why are you trying to fight me? If you didn't want me to come, don't invite me over. I won't come.
Yeah, it's like they be holding something deep inside, and for them to let that shit out, they
They
gotta
got to
drink.
drink. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weak to me, bro.
Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm the type of alcoholic. I won't say alcoholic, but like if I drink, I want to fuck. Like that's how I am. Like I'm
Oh
a horny
my god,
motherfucker.
I be bad
Yeah,
horny, bro.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
bro.
lie.
Like,
No.
bro, that's how I am too, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I be trying to go crazy,
bro. That drunk nut be the best. I ain't
Hey,
cap.
man.
And you be lasting longer
Huh?
too. That's the crazy thing. Cause your shit
I
just
bet.
be numb.
Cause I
I don't need
remember,
alcohol just to last long.
huh? Yo, what?
What?
It's
What?
I don't
getting
need
up
alcohol just to last long.
What?
I'm built different. I'm literally built different.
He was
Yeah,
not built different, Kyrie.
I'm dead as.
yeah, I had drinks like that do that shit. They'll be drinking and they'll just FaceTime me and be like, "Yo, I'm horny." I'm like, "Bro, what? It's like the
bro,
midday. Go lay down."
bro. Can I
Who
tell y'all a
drinking
story
like
real
that?
quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a girl who I guess I was kind of staying with her. Like I was over her house a lot, but she had went to somebody's like quinceanera or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, whatever the fuck. She went there.
Ask me Spanish.
No, I can't. I really can't. But it was weird because the shit was like midday. So she come home or whatever to her house and she's plastered. I mean, she's drunk. The first thing she does is like just like pulls me to the bedroom. I was like, "Hey, yo, you good?" She's like, "Yeah, I'm trying to fuck." Like, yo, what? Like, I'm trying to play 2K,
I ain't
and
gonna lie.
like that thing was wet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I ain't even touch her. That thing was wet. I was like, "Hey, yo."
I'm trying to go to a quinceañera. Them bitches seem lit. I ain't gonna lie.
Bitches do seem lit. I wanted to go, but I was working, so like I got off, and then she came home like right after I got off and shit.
I know Hispanic people. We all know how to party, man. I'm trying to go to
Oh
one of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
Crazy.
No, that's white people.
Huh? White
Well, you
That's
trying to
not-
party with white people? Yeah, you're
No,
a different breed.
I've done already. No, I've done already.
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit, bro. You good? You
Hey,
got it.
Yo,
bro.
hey. I did that shit 2 times. I regret it.
Bro,
What'd you do?
Nigga got stabbed.
What do you
party
do?
with white people. Party with white people. Why you say
yeah.
oh?
Yeah.
Why you say
Like they,
oh?
Well, y'all
like they want to wrestle
all know
or do
like
some weird.
yeah, white people is different, bro. I would because y'all know like my story. So them motherfuckers be doing every type of shit, like hardcore shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Like you're
oh,
not
bro.
seeing weed and alcohol. You're seeing extreme. Like you probably seeing lines in the bathroom. Probably seeing some bitches,
Molly's, perks.
bitches coked out, all that shit. It's like because I'm not gonna lie, like the parties I went to and shit, because I was on a permit and I lived in LA, so I went to school in Beverly Hills because my mom was a cafeteria lady. So for me to be in school in a better area was a blessing. But I made friends with a lot of white kids, and the issues with all these white kids is, I'm not gonna lie, their parents don't give a fuck about them. Like
True.
they all are pretty wealthy. All parents are busy, making their bread with their business, and the kids they be going at home. The house empty as hell. They do what they want, bruh. They do what they want. Like I knew a homie. He would just buy thousands of dollars of weed and sell it in school. Like he was actually making bread off his dad's money. Like he was just making bread. He was hustling drugs and shit. And when I talked to him about his parents and shit, he was like, they don't give a fuck. It's like if you got a parent that cares, bro, it's a blessing.
Yeah, no cap.
Like,
My mom would have whooped my ass, dog.
That's why like people be crying their parents too strict. They got to be so they could prevent all that shit from happening.
My mom's so soft now, bro. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
growing
Who's
up, you
mine?
know what I'm saying? Like she was strict, but like my aunt had got killed. So my mom kept kind of like raised my cousin. But like I ain't never drove my mom's car, you know what I'm saying? And I had my license at 17. I ain't never drove my mom's car. This dude was taking my mom's car for 2-3 days, hanging out with his homies. I'm like, man, my mom would have beat my ass if I took the car for 2 days.
Mm.
I would probably not be alive if I took the car and was like, yeah, I'll be back.
But
She
why should you
would
let him take it?
she was just soft. Well, I'm gonna say soft, but like he got to do shit we weren't able to do, like as kids. Like I don't know, like he would smoke weed
Yeah.
and she was cool with him smoking weed. It's like, bro, I didn't smoke weed till I was like 16. And you think I told my mama? Hell no, I didn't.
Beat the black out of you.
Exactly. Like,
Mm-hmm.
nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to, get beat up. I was trying to avoid that shit.
I remember one time, I was like a teenager, right? And we was having a party, and I was, I was like, see, I was eating dinner, and I see like a bottle of Patron right next to me, right? And so like me and my cousins, we just started drinking this shit. So like, my cousin, he's like, hey man, let's see how much we can drink. I got drunk as fuck with him. We dumb as hell, right? Next morning, my dad, as we're drunk, right? My dad, families, it's like a family like party, right, with friends.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad is like, "Oh, come over here, take a picture." My dad find out I'm drunk as fuck, and he just, that death stare.
Mm-hmm.
When a parent gives you that death stare,
You just
bro,
know.
my god, he took me to the room, talked to me, and he was like, "You drunk as hell right now. I'm not even gonna whoop your ass till the morning." I woke up with a hangover and everything. He barged into my room, gave me a talk, and beat my ass. I was like, bro. I was like, I had my head was busting and I was getting whooped. I was like, hell no.
Bro,
That
that's
shit was
crazy.
funny as fuck.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. Like growing up, I probably had my first taste of like beer or alcohol at like 13 or 14.
Same.
Like I want to say it's like neglect. It was just I don't know, just something that I did as a kid. So like
I
when
feel
I was
like
like
most families put like they do that. They introduce just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Nobody introduced shit to me, honestly. My parents,
really?
they really didn't do anything. I mean, my stepdad, he was like trapping kind of shit.
Yeah.
My stepdad,
It was mostly my
but he
aunts
didn't
and uncles.
really, yeah, he didn't really introduce that shit to me because he didn't do it himself. He'd sell that
Yeah.
shit, but he wouldn't do it. Like in order to do that shit, I had to do that shit with like other
Like
people,
your
older
friends or
people.
some shit, yeah.
Yeah, my mom, she's like straight. She doesn't do anything. I've never seen this woman drink or smoke her entire life.
Oh, my mom big chiefer. I mean, my mom and dad birthday is the same day, which is 420. Like that's little, like,
Oh, okay.
and I'm for real. Like that's both of their birthdays, but they're like 5 years apart. I swear to God.
Bro, I would never see the day when my parents became big chiefers too, bro. Cause like growing up and everything, they was always telling me how bad marijuana is, and then the moment this
Yeah.
shit turned legal, they
It's over
just
with.
doing this.
It was over with.
They be smoking every day to go to sleep. But my dad, because the way my dad was introduced to like smoking, he did CBD first, but that
Yeah.
he gets so
Mhm.
much leg pain, like so many like aches and pains from working so much. So he just started smoking it every night to go to sleep because his legs do be hurting because he always on his knees, in the attics installing air conditioners. So
They
he
used to
low
do
key
like
need it. Yeah. My mom, she be doing it too now. It's just a
I mean,
normality now. You know?
I mean, you already told us why your mom's do it. That like help her type shit. So.
Yeah, like it's just beneficial.
Yeah.
The only thing I keep like telling her is like you gotta control your munchies because I'll tell her you better start drinking some water because you be eating at night too much.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
bro, that's
I
the
feel like a
munchies
lot of
calling,
parents
bro.
tell you not to do shit so you wouldn't be the same as them. 'Cause they
Yeah,
know they're not supposed to be
Yeah.
doing this shit. Like really,
I mean,
so they'll tell you not to do it. So you can just.
my mom smoked weed, but like she would try to hide it. So like she would like so one of her friends would come over to the house, and then like my mom's bedroom door was never closed. I don't give a fuck what she was doing; it was never closed. But whenever her friend come over, that bitch was always closed. And then as soon as you walk in there after like her friend leaves, you like, man, what the fuck is this haze in the room? Like what? Why is the room smoky? She's like, oh, that's the incense. Y'all was in here smelling incense and shit. I don't know what you gonna tell me. Like, y'all weren't doing shit. I was in the bitch sniffing incense. Oh shit! So it was like, oh, that's what you gonna say? Y'all was in there sniffing incense. All right, man, I got you back. And then like one of the times I was like, man, you smoking? She was like, yeah, like her eyes red in the motherfucker. I'm like, dang, my mama smoke weed. Shit, what you know about weed, boy? And like that's. Was when like I was smoking this shit, and I was like, nothing. I don't know nothing about it.
Shit,
I don't know
you live
nothing
in
about that shit.
or like a country ass area.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in Mississippi, so like,
everybody smoke.
Talking about weed or doing weed was like,
motherfuckers, selling weed. That's how I got.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I knew some people in high school that like, okay, when I grew up, it was not gonna lie, it was like Reggie and like. Me,
it was Reggie.
Yeah, like wasn't no loud. It was Reggie or me. That was it. That's all you had.
Yeah, this was like 2013, 2014. So yeah, they only had like Reggie.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about 2008, 2009, 2007.
That shit was still kind of popular around that time too.
Yeah, but it was all just like Reggie and Mid. There was no Hydro, no Kush. I mean, it was Kush, but we didn't get Kush. You think Mississippi got Kush from Cali? Hell no. We got Mid and Reggie. And like, motherfuckers started calling me loud, and that shit was fucking ass. It was like, it's the same shit.
I think the biggest scam is dispensaries, bro. That shit's the biggest spam. That you be paying like $40-$50 just off taxes on top of your weed.
I ain't paying $50 tax.
I've never been to a dispensary, but I know that weed is legal.
And then the fucking weed is just mid as shit. Like that shit is not good. It's not even good flour.
Oh, it's mid, really?
Yeah, I bought fucking Wiz Khalifa's official weed. That shit was ass. I didn't even get high. I bought his official brand, and that shit was trash. It was like $80 for like a gram.
Oh hell no!
That kind of made me think now, bro. Is Wiz smoking that trash shit?
Nah, I bet. Nah, he probably don't.
He got.
He probably just doing cheap ass flour to make money.
Yeah.
He knows his name alone is gonna make bread.
Yeah. Especially, I think it's called what, Khalifa Kush or some shit.
Yep, Khalifa Kush. That's what I had. That shit was ass.
Fuck that shit's trash. Niggas scamming niggas.
Scamming niggas off that KK, man. Khalifa Kush.
Yeah. But
I ain't never had it. I always wanted to try it, like, because
it's all overhyped, bro. Like that, I don't know if you know Cookies, it's a well-known dispensary brand. That shit's mid too, bro. It's not right. Yeah.
That's what I was kind of like wondering, like about dispensaries and shit. Like, is the weed better because it's like legal, or is it just like renamed mid?
Nah,
like,
it's mostly all mid. Like the only thing I'll tell you is worth getting is the carts. You know, the dab carts.
Yeah.
Like how they're like so easy access to smoke and everything, because they are, it's just concentrate, so it does hit you, and it's easy. Like those things are worth it. That's the only thing. But when
I wanted to try that, but so with my current job, I won't be able to smoke at all.
I've never been to a dispensary, and I wouldn't. I never trusted that shit. When it started going legal, I was like, they gotta be serving some trash, and I already know it.
It's all taxes, bro. It's like it's all for the government to make money.
Exactly, bro. That's why I'm like, I already know this shit gonna be trash. There's no point.
So they selling me and like,
it all depends what city it is too, because in Cali the way it works is every city has different taxes. So near me is a city in San Fernando. They have a city and state tax on top of your weed. So
Jesus.
I paid so I had like $60 worth of weed, right? That was ringing me up. The total comes out to $130 because of taxes. So I was like, hell no. So now, like, if I need something in LA, there's a dude in Hollywood that has a dispensary. And in Hollywood, he does deliveries. So In Hollywood,
$5.
you just buy the flower. They only have a small tax. Like it's like $5,
Yeah.
$10. So it depends on the city because they be just taxing too much.
I wonder what it is in Chicago. That shit's legal here. Well, it's not here in Illinois. It's legal. So I just want to know, like, I don't know.
And then it's different too if you're like a medical marijuana
Yeah.
card and everything.
License holder, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know like how motherfuckers get that because I always heard, oh, all you gotta do is
I got one. It's literally easy. You go on a website, you buy it. It's like $40, whatever, and then you just do an online call with a doctor, and you just tell them you got depression. That's it.
What the fuck?
And they believe you.
What?
That's
Don't tell these people that. What are you doing? The fuck?
Bro,
Jesus Christ.
that's all you gotta do.
This
Say,
motherfucker.
bro.
You had to edit that out, bro.
Nah, it's that easy. Everyone knows about it, bro. Like literally.
I don't. What the fuck?
I did.
I never heard that
No,
before.
you know what people say a lot. All you gotta do is say you get headaches every single day, and they'll give it to you. That's
Like
it.
migraines or something.
Yeah, you get migraines or headaches every day, and they'll give you a medical marijuana card. Like you don't even have to try. I swear the doctors be high when they
In the call.
You could be high in the call.
they just happy as hell. You pay $40 for the interview, like in the car. Yeah.
That's crazy. This man telling people
That's
fucking
wow.
He just told the world how to get plugged in.
Yeah.
easy plug. But it's not really plugged in. That shit's expensive, so you ain't really plugging into nothing.
Shit's still expensive with the medical marijuana card too. It's not even worth it. I'm just happy I got my plug. Y'all already know his name. I ain't gonna say it.
No, please don't expose that shit.
Yeah. But let's move on from that topic, man. We gotta talk about something. It's kind of like a community we came from, and they just really down bad. This shit, it might be the end of an era, I think. But
I'm not from the community.
I'm fucking happy.
I think it's a state of. We gotta talk about the state of 2K, man. I think it's the end of an era, in my opinion. I'm gonna let y'all start the topic on that, man. Y'all go ahead.
Honestly, I don't care what any nigga says. After 2K, like, okay, 2K19, I played it. I actually enjoyed 2K19, but after that, it got kind of worse than what it already was. And the game was already on a fucking downhill since 2K18, in my opinion. But now it's just getting even worse. And honestly, the community, it needs to die because the community's already shit. It's been shit since 2015, 2014, and it hasn't improved at all. Like, not even a little bit.
Yeah. I would say I've been a part of 2K. Like, my first 2K was 2K8, I think. And so, like, I've been playing 2K basically all my, like, adulthood type shit. Like, I played every 2K. I played my career. Like I was like one of the first niggas to play Park, like on PS3. Like I did all that shit. So it's just like to see where it is now and how people are like, oh, I'm not playing that shit. That shit whack. Like it sucks. Like I know no game franchise going to have their players say they're not gonna play their game. Like especially like the content creators that like push the game and shit. For like 2K, I know 2K must have hate to see like I won't say they're sponsored players, but like they're bigger like YouTubers or like Twitch streamers. I know they hate seeing that they not even playing that shit or they have negative like things to say about it. But that's like with any game though. Like if your game is just so negatively like hated for so long, like one of my favorite 2Ks that I played a lot was 17. I played a shit ton out of 17. People must say, oh, 17 sucked. I played it. I liked it. That's when it had the 3 parts. It had the 3 affiliations. And then after that, it was just like shit. Like they just stopped doing affiliations and shit. Everybody wanted that shit to come back. And then now with this new part, I don't even have a next gen console. I wasn't going to get one to play 2K because I knew I wasn't going to play 2K. I have a copy of 2K21. I don't play it. I haven't played it in like 5 months. So we're just like, I didn't want to play it because it was like last gen or whatever. But like, I do kind of feel bad for people who are like sponsored or whatever by 2K. Because I know they probably feel like, bro, I got to play this game. I don't want to play this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, It
I
must
have to
suck.
disagree with you on that
About what?
suspect. Like, it's not about the companies, about them hating the game. It's not that people. It's the company. They don't listen to the consumers. Like, they don't listen at all.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
Because like,
what
didn't
were you gonna say?
2K say something about, oh, we changed this because Damian Lillard wanted it or something? It was some shit like,
I
yeah,
remember
they
that.
changed it because a basketball player wanted it. So it's like,
Like they brought back 6, 7, 6, 8 point guards because of Damian Lillard.
yeah, because Damian Lillard is like, y'all do that for one NBA player.
They can't do it for
Like,
the whole community.
Rather than
I
the
was like,
thousands of players asking them for shit every
Millions,
fucking
yeah.
they do not.
exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Is like they do shit or like they want the community to keep growing and keep like striving, but they're not listening to the community. And then they got Ronnie. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know what that man is on.
Fuck. I don't like Ronnie because he kind of lies to me.
The
Because he's always saying this game is gonna be good when we all know this game is not gonna be good. Stop promoting this game as like some top tier game that y'all are gonna listen to the community and all this and shit. Like, bro, that's bullshit. I've been in the community for years, and they haven't listened to one thing we've ever said.
Yeah.
They've always went against everything, no matter
I
what.
think he's a bad community manager. Like he just
Right.
he made himself the bad guy. Before I go, what do you guys say about 2K?
I didn't say about that trash ass game. I'm not even a part of the community. I'm so happy I'm not.
Alright.
That shit not it, bro.
Yeah, but like what I gotta say about like 2K17 for a lot of people they say it's a GOAT game. Mine was 2K15 because I started 2K10. I played live before 2K10. I was playing live like 2K live 7 to live 08. This shit was fun as fuck.
I play live too, but like I played.
Yeah, once 2K10 came out with the Kobe cover, and that shit was fire. 2K11 was amazing when they did Jordan. Like 2K11, literally, they educated you about Jordan, like because they had a game mode with all his milestones. You would literally had to do it.
Had to beat it. Yeah,
you had to do exact milestones. You literally had to do the flu game. The flu game, all they did was like I think they did like his stamina was mad low, but, like his skills, like you know, you were still able to do everything. But when it comes to like 2K and everything, they went that changed from 2K17 to 18. That you could tell once they started getting all the brands, you know what I'm saying, into the game. They went to like money, yeah, because they're getting all these companies into their video game, but they gotta pay them back. So what they gotta do to pay them back? They gotta raise the VC. They gotta raise everything because they're trying to get all these brands to advertise in the video games. So they gotta make the game like more money spent for players. That shit's ass. Like if you buy 2K21, you gotta spend an extra $50 if you want to play Park and grind your player. Like that shit dumb. I didn't have to do that 2K11, 2K14, bro. I could just grind my player from the start. I didn't have, but no bread. And the VC that is earned was reasonable. And it's like it's stupid as hell now because you can play my career and you get like 200, 100 VC a game. That don't make sense. Like how am I gonna upgrade my player? I gotta no life it for like a whole month just to get 80 overall.
More than
okay. So I'm gonna ask you a question. Where do you think 2K should do for 22? Or what do you think they want to do for 22? Because I think that they see that their game is like not like a top play game right now, and I know they see that and they like, bro, we gotta change something. We gotta do something. Like
I don't know.
We gotta do something.
You know how 2K is, bro. You know if something looks good on paper, they don't really give a fuck. Like if the stats are good on paper, they don't care, bro.
I don't
That's
think
really what 2K is.
100%. There's no change that's gonna happen. That's what I feel like because when it comes to the Twitch side of things or YouTube side of things, okay, yeah, they're getting exposed and everything. But at the end of the day, there is a huge side of 2K's community that are just regular ass people that don't watch YouTube or Twitch. People that come home from work and play 2K. And there's not gonna lie, there's a lot of people that don't follow none of that. So they, you know, they probably have millions of people that are like that. So they still making bread. That's the sad part. I don't think there's gonna be change because of that.
I'm curious to see 2K's numbers as far as like copies sold versus like monthly like actual
Bro.
players.
Well, they said current gen made more money than next gen.
Next year, well, that's because nobody could get a next
Yeah.
year.
You know how
So
bad? I
that's
know
what
it's
that
bad
is.
this year because usually 2K they will brag about the amount of sales they have each year. And this year they didn't really been saying shit. They've been pretty quiet, so that's how I know it's bad. It has to be.
Yeah.
They've been
Yeah.
pretty quiet.
And then, like, same goes for like EA with Madden and FIFA. Like, they focus on Ultimate Team, and it's mostly like my team. It's all a money grab game
Money
mode.
grab. Yeah.
Like, shit, I remember I watched a lot of Ambish play my team. I remember Ambish telling me he spent 2-3K bands on fucking my team. He was
Yeah,
grinding
bro.
that shit.
Like, if you
That's
heavy
wild.
in the fucking 2K, like heavy in that shit, you definitely spending.
You really can't enjoy my team unless you know life all the challenges of single player, or
Mm.
you spend money.
Oh yeah, of
I don't
course,
care
of
what
course.
anybody says. My team is pay to win. I don't.
Oh yeah,
give
it
a
is.
fuck.
100%.
It's like 100% pay to win. Like,
Why you think
it,
Cash? Why you think all those content creators were only won their games because they got the best cards in the game because they put money into it, do all these packages.
Uh,
Like, nah,
I-
like for real, bro. Like, motherfuckers could be if they had a regular ass team like everybody else, they getting packed up.
I mean, okay, so the reason why I think that people made, because I think we made my team pay to win, like, or like we kind of like influenced it because like 2K is not going to see that, oh, these guys don't want to grind 50 hours in that game to get a player. They want to just spend $500 and get the player. So they like, fuck it, we gonna take your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like you can grind 2K and get cards, but you gotta grind, dog. Like, it's worse than my career. I know people play my career and shit, they hate that shit.
yeah, I hate it too.
For grinding
Like,
badges and shit. That's terrible. Like, I don't remember like the old system where like you had to actually physically shoot the ball in this shot. Like you have to physically fade to get like difficult shots. You have to like actually do
Oh yeah.
like that. That shit sucked. I hated that shit. You actually had to like ball. Like you actually. Well, I guess that changes because it like makes people have to like focus on like getting badges rather than just, okay, I'm leveled up my character, which badge I want, and they just pick and choose what badge they want. Like,
that's the
yes,
thing.
it's still a grind, but it's not as how bad it was.
My
Go ahead, I'm
career
sorry.
is. Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Like my career has always been bad. Like
Yeah,
they
always.
2K's acting like we want to be in my career for fucking 100 hours trying to grab badges.
Yeah,
No, we have lives. This is fucking a sports game. We want to just come home and play the game. Not spend 100 or 200 hours in fucking my career grinding badges every day. Like that shit
Yep.
is a pain in the fucking ass.
That
Like it's
shit
not even
fucking
enjoyable at that point. So you just want to buy spend like what $50 for 100K VC
Yeah.
and upgrade player. Like
And
you're just giving no.
It's so sad and disappointing how lazy the company is too. Like the developers, how much like recycled shit happens. Like
Yeah.
I remember this new next gen 2K, and like there was like a menu screen where you could see it, like it say 2K18 or 2K19 or whatever. Like that shit was sad. Like they really recycling all they shit. And it's like the same goes. It's not even just 2K, bro. With Madden, I played next gen Madden, bro. Right? I won the Super Bowl. When I saw the Super Bowl celebration, I was like, "Yo, this really like the same celebration since Madden 15. They didn't change shit." It's like, how y'all not changing these animations from 15? It's like y'all this lazy, bro. It's like it's just a whole cut cash money grab, and it's like developers are just rushing to release a game every year now. They're not doing quality. They're not doing no quality. Like that's the thing with COD. Like COD. The thing about that's different about COD that I give them props about is they have 3 different development companies and teams. So in a way, it is almost the same game every day, but it does feel kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like with every engine, like Modern Warfare. The reason why, like shit, COD was dying before Modern Warfare.
It was.
There was no doubt about it.
Yeah. That shit was.
They did that to themselves.
They said Modern Warfare took like 3 to 4 years to make, and I give them props for that because actually Modern Warfare is a solid game, and they did they made Warzone doing great right now. They always got their balancing issues. That's always going to be an issue with guns. That's expected out of every COD. But like Cold War, for example, that shit was rushed. No doubt about it. You could tell Cold War was rushed in a year. It was great, fast paced, but that shit got too many issues. I shouldn't be stuck in the lobby for 20 minutes for all of us to get into a game. Like that shit pissed me off. I gotta close that just to get all the homies in the lobby. Like it's like Cold War. It just got too many issues, bro. Like it's annoying. But on the top with like 2K and stuff, I hope like NBA Live they made an announcement like because they didn't release anything for 20 or did they do NBA Live 19?
Yeah. 19 was the last one.
So for 20 and like 21, I think it was like they were supposed to come out with NBA Live 20, and they made an article and they said they're gonna take a break and like they're gonna take their time making the next best one. So I hope they deliver. I just hope they didn't cancel or whatever.
Somebody said this. Somebody said that I think it was iPod King Carter. He had said that 2K should take a year off to make a game, but instead do like roster updates when like the new season come out. Just update the roster. That's easy. Just put out a patch that updates the roster, updates everybody overall. Because that's what like 2K comes out before the new game, like before the new season come out. So it was like I know, but it's like instead like but they can add shit in patch notes. They can add shit. So it's just like if they wanted like a special event, how they add like all the park events. It'd be like that for like the roster.
But then it would be like every sports game could actually do that though. You know what I'm saying? Like updating the roster is like every sports game can do that, and then they just like they make a game every 3 years that's quality.
Yeah, like it'll give them time to like actually like make that shit rather than just every year. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you make a game every year, something is going to be regurgitated. Something is going to be copied from the year before. It has to be. You can't go in there and make a brand new game from 0 to 100. Like 20% maybe something is copied from last year to like the next year.
Yeah, but there's no doubt in my mind. Like there's no doubt 2K became money hungry. That's why.
Of course.
That's what happens with a lot of games that go into their prime. They get so many like investors interested in them. Like look at Fortnite, bruh. Fortnite. Yeah, they start coming out with Marvel. They start coming out with what else? They got all the TikTok dances and this shit.
And Fortnite never made a 2. Yeah, it's been the first Fortnite. It's not Fortnite 2. Yeah, it's not Fortnite 2021. They're just patching that shit and adding it. Yeah,
they're putting everything into the store for you to buy, like all this shit.
That's what a lot of gamers these days don't understand, though. Like that's the state. That's bad. That's the problem with the state of gaming right now. They don't understand. We want quality over quantity. We don't want a fucking cash grab. Like we don't care about y'all putting games out every year. We want
that's the same thing that I think happened with Anthem. I think Anthem was rushed. That game looked amazing when they first announced that shit.
I wanted to play it, but after I heard that shit flopped. I heard that
it's free. You can just I have it downloaded. It's free. You can just download it and play it.
It's free now? I didn't even know
it's free. It's free.
That should look beautiful. I didn't even play it.
It looks amazing. But I think they rushed it and shit.
Are they still working on it, or they stopped all?
I think they stopped. So they got rid of their. I don't know. I don't know. But it's free, so I'm guessing they stop production, stop updating it and adding shit.
Did you play Outriders? How's that? Yes, sir. This man done fell asleep.
Man, ate that.
Ate the Korean
Corrido. Yeah, well, ate that Corrido and passed out.
This is our special guest, y'all. Motherfucker. Anyways, yeah, I just hope Live delivers, bro.
Me too. I would definitely play a new Live.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I think it was Live 18 or 19, the one with all the parks. They had from real places, real locations.
Yeah,
like Venice Beach,
and shit. Yeah, like
Rucker
New York.
Park.
Rucker Park. Yeah, man.
That shit's fire. I never really played it, but just watching that and everything, I was interested in it.
I definitely played the fuck out of it.
It looked good, visually wise,
but it felt stiff and stuff. I heard,
it does, and there really wasn't no defense. Yeah. You could just drive to the basket and dunk on whoever was in that motherfucker, unless they had a 97 or 98 block.
That's the problem with 2K. Gotta have good mechanics. Basketball games in general.
Yeah. if NBA Live could figure out how to make their dribbling and like their like ball control and shit, like kind of like similar. I won't say similar, but like comparative to 2K, because you got to think about those two games aren't the only thing they have in common is basketball. Like nothing is like the mechanics not the same, the dribbling not the same, the shooting not the same, the defense not the same, the block like nothing is the same. But the fact that it's just a basketball game.
I feel like 17 probably did it perfectly, but like balancing offense and defense. It's like if you play good on ball D on somebody, they clamped up.
You locking up, yeah, and like that was the one I played the most out of. Like that was the 2K I played. Well, that's the 2K I played most out of parts because like I played all the other parts and it was cool, but 17 was the one, and I had a shot creator, so I was I was fading and shit. Like I enjoyed that shit. That shit was fucking fire.
Bro, I'm tired of niggas saying that 2K15 was the best 2K. That shit was trash. Let's just say here.
It had no defense. It had no defense. I like but 2K15 was very arcadey. That's why I liked it a lot because it was arcadey and it was very loose. It had no defense. That's something I'll give it that. But it's like, I was shooting with Darren Williams like he was Curry. Like there was an Onyx Darren Williams card. I kept using him. Like if you hit it right in the middle, the green window is like you can hit greens on 2K15 if you like easily. Like it was just arcadey. It was fun, and I know people like 2K17 because more defense and shit. But
that's why all niggas on the twos was fade. Like all you had to do was fade on twos and you green that shit. Like it wasn't hard.
Oh my god, 2K17 shot creators.
That's 2K15 too.
No. 15 didn't have the archetypes. 15 was like everyone could be 99.
Yeah, you could still fade to hit shots like green.
Everyone was basically MJ in 15.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I didn't mind it. It was fun as fuck.
The shot creators ruined so many people's days.
Like 2K17 shot when they put archetypes, I was like, yo,
I love that shit. I'm not even gonna lie.
I had a shot creator. I was nasty.
Shot creators and 19s were the fucking worst, my nigga. They were
bro. 17 was OD.
17 was bad.
17 was
17
OD.
17 was bad.
I played
19. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like 17, like difficult shots Hall of Fame. You can make it anywhere.
You can make anywhere. Yeah, as long as you're fading, it's going in.
That's the same thing I've seen, bro.
Yeah, as long as you was fading, that bitch was fucking money.
So you back?
Yeah, wait on y'all.
What? What was the question I asked them too? I forgot.
What you say? You talking 2K?
No, it was. Yeah. I gave you something. Like there was a whole nother topic. I forgot.
Oh.
I forgot. Yeah, anyways, let's just move on to a new topic. Let's talk about the NBA, man. How y'all feel about the NBA? Honestly, I haven't been a fan of the NBA. Like I used to watch that shit a lot, but I can't watch the NBA ever since the Warriors got all huge.
Yeah. The NBA's been boring.
Ever since KD joined the Warriors, I just stopped watching. I only watched the playoffs and the finals now.
So I haven't watched any regular season. It's been so long.
I can't watch the regular season, bro. It's so boring to me.
Mm-hmm. Unless there's like two interesting teams that I want to see like play, then I'll watch it. Like today, I don't know who's playing today.
Last night, the Lakers beat the Nets last night.
Oh,
I was surprised.
And they don't even have LeBron and AD. I was like, what? How they win? But it's like, it is what it is. But we gotta talk about these Brooklyn Nets, bro. Because like, I don't know what the fuck going on with KD. Is he just recruiting these motherfuckers, or you think everyone just joined him?
Oh, Boston playing the Nuggets right now. I don't know because like,
it's like why they gotta make a whole ass super team, bro?
I mean,
to win, to call it business.
No, but it's like motherfuckers. No, it's not even that, bro. It's like I just don't. That's why I respect Damian Lillard when he said like
Ron did a super team too,
bro. No, he didn't. He created a big three. Team. Created a big three. He didn't join a super team.
Yeah,
that's the difference between Bron.
Kinda, because D Wade was already there.
Okay.
They did get Bosch, so
Yeah, they all had a sign to come together. Something like the something like the Celtics did. The Celtics did the same thing.
Yeah. They did the same thing with
What are you talking
KG
about?
and Ray Allen.
With
And shit.
Miami?
No, but the super.
Yeah,
Nigga,
Miami.
that was a
Miami.
super team, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
it's a super team, but motherfuckers was not OD like the Warriors.
They
Like,
for that time period, they were fucking OD. Yes, they were.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
was.
say not like the
They had
Warriors.
they set the record or was supposed to have like the
Okay,
best record of not losing
okay.
at one
The
point.
record,
They
the
were like
record, the
39
record
and
of the
5, I
Heat,
think.
the record of the Heat before LeBron joined. Okay, that record was ass, correct? Yeah. So
They were building.
the record of the Warriors before KD joined, 73-9. You
It was the
comparing
greatest
this?
record ever.
No. But before KD joined, the
They
Warriors
went
were always good.
73-9.
Yeah,
And
They
you're not
went
understanding.
73-9.
Yeah, this is a different era in basketball, bro. This is
is.
2012.
This is a pussy ass era.
Exactly. It's a
No.
different era.
I mean,
Not really.
Yeah?
I like it.
That's why I'm
It's
like, motherfuckers
competition.
just need to stay loyal to a team and just win a championship.
I mean,
Like, I don't like these. Like you a superstar, you an all-star. You could lead a team to the playoffs and win a championship with role players. You don't need other all-stars to help you out. Okay, yeah.
Honestly,
LeBron
there's not too
did-
many good role players to do that. There's not.
Okay, LeBron, yeah, he definitely did that, but he probably did it because the fucking Celtics beat his ass. Correct. Right? Am I right? But like the championships Kobe had and shit, like no one thought Kobe was good, right? When he joined Shaq.
Huh? No.
Nigga,
I thought
LeBron,
he was good.
when he was
Kobe
on the
was
Cavaliers, he
aight.
had Mo Williams.
His first year, he was high school. I would say like from what 99 until all the way up until what 2017 or 18. Motherfucker
Cool.
was literally the best player in one of the best players in the NBA.
Let me see his career
Who,
stats.
And then
LeBron?
Kobe. And then from
1996,
the year
Kobe,
Shaq-
Kobe averaging 15 points. What year did Shaq join?
96. I literally just said that from 99 or from 2000 all the way until what 16 or 15, Kobe Bryant was like the best player or one of the best players in the league.
Yeah, you said 99. But when
99 or 2000. Because I'm not going to count the first 2 or 3 years because he came off the bench behind Eddie Jones and Nick
1999,
Axel.
1999, Kobe wasn't really crazy until 2000. That's when he started averaging about
that's
30.
what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said that.
That's what he said.
Kobe's first 4 years, he was basically
Look,
just a decent role player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
am
what
a
he
Kobe
said.
Bryant fan. I know
Yeah.
this.
So am I.
I'm a Kobe
I
Bryant
mean,
fan.
I knew that too.
Yeah.
He was not that good in the NBA the first few years.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I mean, that
yeah.
the
goes with
first
any
4
player.
years, like you
He was
got
straight out of high school. What do you expect?
yeah, like
Yeah.
Shaq was the dominant of the two, you know. But
Shaq has
Kobe,
been dominant most of his career though, so that's not
Yeah.
a surprise.
Shaq has been like.
I mean,
yeah.
Shaq just different in general. Like he's
No
the most
cap.
dominant center in the probably league history.
History, yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, Kareem and Wilt probably the only two on top of him.
We're talking about like strength wise,
And
not
Hakeem.
technique
Yeah.
wise.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
strength-wise?
would,
Okay,
I would, dude. If someone can make like a fucking simulation or something where you can put like eras to play against each other, that would be crazy.
2K.
But not like 2K. I'm talking about like a realistic ass simulation.
I ain't
said
gonna lie,
2K.
bro.
Motherfucker said 2K. You know what Shaq doing in 2K right now? He's shooting threes and dribbling like
Kicking
Kyrie.
on niggas.
Bro, Kareem would dog the fuck out of Shaq. Just technique wise, bro. He was just different.
And Hakeem. Well, Hakeem already did it.
Yeah, yeah, he did.
But it's like
It's-
I don't know. It's just like the era. It's I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of all stars joining together for championships. It's just like I'm okay with the two all stars. All right, they joining each other. But when it comes to like 3, 4, 5, it's like y'all making an all star team to win a ring.
That's basically why people always argue against LeBron against the
Yeah.
Warriors. The Warriors was doing it, but there was like argument. LeBron did it too. It was just in a different era when he did it, and it was okay. I mean, people were pissed. It was not okay. Like niggas was burning his jersey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, people were definitely mad at LeBron's position, but like
But I was fine with the Warriors though.
Yeah,
I like that shit.
Yeah, I was
It
fine
made-
with
I
it made
didn't
me-
like it.
yeah,
I was
I didn't
fine.
care.
I was fine with Draymond, Clay, and Curry. That was great to
I
watch.
was
I was-
fine
I
until
was-
KD joined. I was pissed.
I
But
was still
but
fine with KD joined though, because it
I
showed.
can't do that.
This is how I think.
Bro, my
If
this
you-
is my argument. Let me tell you my argument, because they was up 3-1 OKC against that 73-9 Warriors team. KD and Westbrook, right? KD and Westbrook,
Mhm.
OKC. They were supposed to win that series. How the fuck do they choke 3-1? How the fuck they literally choked that shit, and then KD joins them the next season. It's like KD could have won a championship with that OKC team that year if he wanted to. I feel like
Honestly,
If he stayed,
he
yeah.
really could have. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand how the fuck they choked that. It was just like after that 3-1 leagues, something just happened and they just lost it. I don't understand.
I cannot deny KD. KD is one of the best small forwards like all time, but he just bitch made for that.
He's the best
Decision.
scorers of all time.
That's why
Zero
he's a
problem.
snake, and to me, it's like I can't respect bro for that.
I don't either. I don't respect him for that either. But I can't fucking like downplay him. Like nigga,
Yeah, his
it's
skills-
an organization.
His skills
It's
there.
rings.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that matters is rings at the end of the
Yeah.
day. And you got to do what you got to do to get a fucking ring, no matter what it is.
Like, shit, I would love Damian Lillard, to join a team and get a ring, but like he trying to, I respect him for like,
playoffs too much.
I respect him to stay in the Trailblazers, and he's a prideful person.
I respect him too, but I don't respect people wasting their talent on a team because they're trying to carry a team because of some fucking pride. Like, bro, go get your
But that's
ring,
the
bro.
thing, though. No. He had that chance. I think it was 2019 when the Warriors. It's pretty much was Steph Curry and Klay Thompson against an injured Warriors team playing in the playoffs. They didn't have KD that series against the Blazers. It was pretty much Dame and CJ against Steph and Clay. What happened? Dame got clamped the fuck up. I don't care about Dame Lillard at all, because he has one good series in the playoffs and then disappears every single time. It makes no sense to me. That's why I can never say he's a top 2 or 3 point guard, because he doesn't show up when it really matters.
I mean,
Same.
he showed up.
The series against the series against OKC, he showed up. After that, he disappeared. Where the fuck happened to him? No one was talking about him.
It's the same thing with
happened? It was
James,
all-
bro. The same thing with
Same.
James, bro. He
I mean,
doesn't show up, bro.
I mean, I can't say that for Damian. James Harden, I can say that motherfucker did not show up in the playoffs.
That man,
Yeah,
be
he
I don't know.
disappearing. That
I don't
boy-
know how good he is in the fucking. He be amazing in the season.
That boy be
He be
Casper
looking-
the Ghost.
He be looking like top 3 all time in the season, but then the fucking playoffs come, he'd be like, ugh. Motherfucker.
That boy be
Yeah, top-
Casper
top
the Friendly
100.
Ghost.
But I mean, with Lillard, bro, I feel like, bro, Lillard in the bubble was amazing to watch. He made
Yeah,
the
that shit
bubble
was
lit.
lit.
Like
Yeah, that
Lillard,
shit was lit.
it's just that I feel like Lillard has to do it all. That's the hard part. for
When
him.
that team ass,
true.
of course you got to do it all.
Yeah, he has to do it all, bro. So like, I can't downplay him because he really carrying that team. So to do it every series is hard enough.
It's hard. Yeah.
Look
but,
at
Isn't CJ out right now?
depends.
Imagine,
Yeah, go ahead.
imagine doing that and then you losing all the time.
And
Like,
he had to
bro,
go. He had to go against teams that got like 2 or 3 options to score. He's the only option. So I can't say he's like. I gotta give him respect because he do show up in those series. And like he do show up when it matters. Because bro, Dame time is. That's why they say Dame time. He's clutch. That motherfucker's clutch, but he can't do it all the time. Same thing with Kobe. Kobe missed a lot of clutch shots. It's like,
Everyone missed clutch shots. Jordan did too. It's part of the NBA.
but it's like not. They can't do it all the time because they don't have another option to help them out.
Who
What are you talking
the
about?
Blazers?
Where?
Like the
The
Nuggets.
Blazers?
Nuggets? Ooh, Blazers?
Oh, yeah, of course. CJ's great. CJ is great, but I'm not gonna lie. CJ.
They got Melo.
I said Melo. Melo's
Hold
old,
on.
bro.
Oh,
Melo-
wow.
He's still good.
Melo's old.
Yeah,
bro.
no, Melo's still good.
He's good, but he's
Still
not.
good.
He's not mellow. You know what I'm saying?
My
No.
problem with Melo is that he's not fucking efficient. He's not much of a team. Like,
It took
Yeah,
Melo
bro.
a long time to play as a role player from him.
yeah, like,
It took him a long time to transit. That's why he was about to be like not come back into the NBA because he wouldn't make that transition. He wanted to always be that team leader, team player. Like He
Because
couldn't
he
do
is.
that.
He's a star. He's like a franchise player.
Yeah, he always was a franchise player, but he's older now, so he has to be like a spot up shooter now. Or I mean,
He's not a spot shooter.
he can still do his ISOs today, but it's just like he can't do it as effectively when he was younger.
That was my only problem with Melo, that he was so much of an ISO player that just like fucking that didn't
Yeah.
really help him. He needed to be more of an ISO player to fucking lead the
Yeah.
team to a championship. So it's not
But
gonna be.
you can't blame him for that because that's how the coaching
The,
staff and systems that he was in wanted him to be, and
yeah, I
it
know
molded
that.
him into doing that.
Yeah, I know that
It's
because the
like with- it's
Nuggets
like
back then were fucking garbage. Like they were.
hmm
It was only Melo.
it's like
That
it's like
old
with
ass
LeBron.
AI.
They needed him to do everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I don't blame him for that, bro. And because there wasn't too many like really good role players in that era that he was in. It was only you had a superstar that would just carry the whole fucking team, and that was really it.
That was it. There'll be like one or two good guys on that team.
Yeah,
Like
same way. Like he had a terrible fucking team.
like
Cavaliers were
Kobe's championships with him alone with his team. His team it was a whole bunch of role players. You know what I'm
true.
saying? Paul Gasol was probably the best role player. Like those two championships he got. Like Paul Gasol and bro, I used to say Bynum better than Dwight at the time. Motherfuckers used to hate me for that because Bynum was putting up numbers that were amazing, but because that whole system was perfect that they were running.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what the
I
fuck.
agree with that.
Bynum
I agree
became a
with that.
whole ass bum after he left the Lakers.
He really did.
Mm-hmm.
That
The
motherfucker,
crack fucked them up.
he just got an afro and just became ass.
Mm. I mean, Paul Gasol, he was ass after he left, but he was past his era. He did what he had to do. He wasn't too much.
He
of a
was already
dominant.
done. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
already done.
as a center, he wasn't too much of a dominant force, but he did what he had to do.
What pisses
You
me
know,
off as a Laker fan is like seeing all these trades happen and everything, and then them denying the CP3 Kobe trade. It was like bringing CP3 to the Lakers, bro, with Kobe. I can't believe they denied that shit, and they
bringing
allowing
CP3
all this.
down would be amazing for them. It
No,
would-
but I meant like prime Kobe and prime CP3. Like that shit would have been amazing to watch.
Yeah, that shit would have been fucking fire.
Because like I even enjoyed watching CP3 and Blake Griffin on the Clippers. They was amazing to watch. They just had so many
God
injuries.
damn.
God damn.
Damn.
They had,
Damn, are you watching the game? God
Yeah.
damn.
they had so many injuries, bro.
Why he dunked that so hard?
That's the problem with CP3. He's so fucking injury prone, bro. Like he needs to stay healthy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
CP3 he's one of my favorite point guards of all time.
Yeah,
Ooh.
then Jalen Brown dunked that motherfucker hardest.
Honestly, the Lakers, they need a CP3 because Rondo is fucking ass, bro. I don't care what anybody says. That nigga's ass.
Hell yeah.
Rondo's decent. He has his moments.
Yeah, I won't call him ass.
Rondo
but
not
he-
on the Lakers no more though.
He has
Nah,
his
you
moments.
talk about.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna just say really fucking shit and downplay Rondo because he did do his thing for the Celtics back in the day.
Oh yeah, Rondo was hooping for the Celtics. Rondo was that hooper.
Yeah, he was fucking hooping. Rondo was actually shooting, which is surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, Rondo really was his role in the Lakers championship. The recent one was just to get the ball moving. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I mean, he did
They
his
don't have
job.
That's why they need a CP3.
My thing about it is like fuck, I need Kuzma to start playing like he shouldn't. He needs to be playing like he should.
That nigga sucks. Fuck Kuzma. That nigga sucks.
Yeah, he does.
What the fuck? What the bro?
He does, bro.
Why y'all
He's
just
ass.
roasted Kuzma, dog?
sorry,
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man,
Y'all violating Kuzma,
He
bro.
worried.
You say Kuzma?
he worried more
Yeah.
about
Fuck
his
Kuzma.
drip.
Ass. Fuck him. I don't like that.
Bro,
Man. Trade his ass.
Jesus.
I
Bro,
wish we kept
LeBron
Brandon.
came-
Bro, I wish we kept Brandon Ingram or Lonzo at least.
Nah, Brandon
Yeah.
Ingram. I'm happy that he left because he can just like transform into the player that he needs. To
Actually,
be.
yeah, because Brandon Ingram, he's so low key gonna be the future.
Oh yeah,
He was wasting his talent.
He
He
needed-
was wasting
he
his talent,
needed to go.
on bro. He needs his own team so he can block.
Because then he would be stuck in
Mhm.
somebody's shadow, if he, like LeBron's shadow or AD.
Mm-hmm. He was staying there.
Because he
They're
hooping.
young. And they're playing with somebody like LeBron, bro. They can't get out of his shadow too fucking
Yeah.
much.
I think Lonzo should have probably stayed instead of Kuzma.
Yeah. That trade was weird. It was like,
Yeah.
Lonzo on the Lakers, and they made like a big deal about it, but then they trade him.
Because at least Lonzo on the bench could be moving the ball and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like that shit made no sense. It's like y'all say Lonzo's the guy in LA, but then y'all trade him. Like what?
I mean, I have my opinions on Lonzo. I don't have any good ones. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, like that made no sense.
Hey, shout out LaMelo though. That man hooping.
But I always been a LaMelo fan.
LaMelo different.
Always.
That man
I like the
playing.
LiAngelo
could have been. I feel like they should have gave LiAngelo a chance, bro. What the Pistons did was fucked up. They gave him a contract and dropped his ass. They didn't even give him a chance.
Bro, you know why they say he's ass? Because he's just a spot up shooter. He just basically
So was Ray. Well, I mean, nah, Ray Allen was doing everything.
I would say don't disrespect Ray, man.
Yeah, Ray did
everything.
Man. Nothing close to reality.
I mean, look at Clay. Clay could do everything, but not really good. Clay is more of spot up shooter.
Clay has good ass defense, and he's a spot up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clay can play great defense and spot up, but like Clay, when he has to do a lot offensively, it's funny because you can see it. Like if he goes up for a dunk, he's not the most athletic. He's not the fastest. But it's I feel like if LiAngelo was given the chance, he would kind of be like Clay. I don't know if his defense was that amazing.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I just see the styles.
That's giving him a little too much to fucking.
I feel like he could have evolved into like a Klay Thompson, maybe.
Yeah.
But we don't know. We didn't get to see it. We didn't get to see his potential. Then no one gave him a chance.
Yeah.
It's sad.
They did give him a chance, bro. He didn't even get to go to a fucking college because nobody.
I mean, he's in the D League, right?
Yeah, I think
I have no idea.
Or some shit.
I think.
I don't know how we not hooping in the D League. If he was really good, he should hoop in the D League.
I don't think he's anywhere. I think
I don't know.
Well, his dad made him get out of UCLA, which was a fucked up decision. He should have stayed at UCLA.
No, he did to himself. He
did to himself because of the robbing shit.
Yeah, China. Yeah, and they kicked him out.
No, he got suspended from UCLA, and then his dad pulled him out.
Oh yeah, he did. I forgot. Look.
Yeah, so he got suspended from UCLA. So he could have came back. He could have done his suspension and still played in UCLA.
Yeah, but they would have never given him any playing time, bro. You know how them coaches.
Yeah,
I don't know.
So it was the right decision to pull.
They definitely would have held him.
Probably.
Yeah, they would have held the fuck out of him.
I don't know. That decision did fuck up his whole career. The China situation.
Yeah, bro, you're already not getting no playing time.
He's all good though. He got his brothers. They rich as fuck.
He got his brothers. They rich as fuck.
Hey man, BBB on top, man. BBB, man. I'm about to buy.
What you finna buy? What you finna buy?
You not gonna buy the shoes?
What shoes?
No, them shits.
Who shoes? Who shoes?
Hey, they got the website out.
I ain't buying them shits.
They buy no fucking shitty ass shoes.
Big Baller Brand. Y'all not fucking with Big Baller Brand.
No, that shit ass, bro.
Yeah, we good, bro.
I might as well wear some fucking Shacks. I'm gonna wear a Big Baller.
Might as well wear Puma.
Bro, they got the Zo2s out for 180. I might cop.
Yeah, you getting finesse.
What is these shoes?
Oh my god, they got the LiAngelo G3s. I didn't even know these were out. Hold on.
Are you saying like these good?
They got golden.
Are these LiAngelo shoes?
They got hats off too.
He's not even in the league.
Bro,
you finna get finesse, dog. Relax.
They sell the t-shirts for $70.
Hey, what's up with LaMelo? LaMelo doesn't have a shoe. Is LaMelo signing with someone?
Yeah, he signed it.
Jordan.
He's smart for real.
I mean, yeah, it's probably a little bit smart.
I mean, he is better than all of them, so he's gonna need a good.
You said he's better than all of them.
Yes, he is. He is better than all of them.
There's no argument. He's the best brother. Everyone's seen it, bro. He scored 100 in high school.
No, it's not because of that. I always knew he had more potential than
bro. He put his whole family on the map as a child. He did it all himself.
No, all three of them did together.
All three because they was all great. They was all great in high school. Yeah, their chemistry was great.
He had a ton of potential from the way he played. If he just stopped making fucking horrible shot decisions, I already knew he would be good because he already had everything he needed. He played in a professional league, so he had the experience. He just needed to get his shot together. That was really
it was that and his weakness to play defense.
And then his Yeah.
Probably.
His dad just was entertaining as fuck on the media, like news
Yeah,
and
that
anything.
shit was hilarious.
I know them
shit's
motherfuckers
wild.
got tired of seeing fucking his
Bro.
dad on every like talk show talking about his sons.
Well, his dad really his dad fucked it up for himself because the moment he started flirting or something with that chick on ESPN. No, he had an
He wasn't
argument.
flirting.
No, he
No,
was
he wasn't.
he had an
He
argument.
yeah.
Yeah, it was an argument. He said something about like she better like watch her mouth or something.
Yo, I didn't like that,
Damn.
bro. They were trying to push some whole narrative that he was threatening
Yeah.
her, bro. He wasn't threatening her. He was just telling her to watch her mouth, bro.
Yeah.
And that
So
would tell anybody if somebody's like openly disrespecting you, bro, on a fucking live television network. Like, nah, bro, you're not gonna take that shit.
Yeah, they be
Like,
wilding for that. All right, man, but shit, I think we should wrap it up. I think we should wrap it up. It's been good topics. Ain't gonna lie.
Oh, we have something else to talk about.
yeah.
Sure. What?
Mm,
Oh, you said
Then we
I don't remember
we
what you
touched on
said.
the 3 topics we planned on. The other topics
Yeah.
we're gonna save them for other special guests if he ever comes up.
yeah, we had another. Yeah, we
Yeah.
are gonna do another part of the podcast.
shit. We
Just our-
appreciate you being here with us, Issa. You know what
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying?
yeah, no problem.
You that's
Yeah.
Kyrie. You know what I'm saying, man?
Hey
Appreciate
yo,
you.
hey yo, relax.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not Kyrie.
It's
That'll be-
we want to see you at the Hell's Kitchen, bro.
You did fall asleep in the middle of the
Ooh.
podcast. You know what I'm saying?
It's on
I'm
Hell's
gonna fall
Kitchen.
asleep.
Will be fine.
Yeah, it's a go on Hell's Kitchen, bro. We gonna root for you, no cap.
Okay,
I
yo,
wouldn't. That should be easy.
so you got
Please say
you got any socials you want to shout out, man? I don't know if you got like
Huh? Hell
you-
no.
you a streamer
Don't-
what? You stream like Twitch or something, man? Come on,
Say
bro.
socials. Socials.
Hey
Bro,
man,
he
check,
already got enough people calling him Kyrie, bro.
hey man, check out it's a Twitch name on Twitch, man. He be streaming.
I don't stream on Twitch. I stream
Alright,
on Facebook and another thing.
Yeah,
Nigga
you
said
stream on
Facebook.
Get outta
Relax.
here.
You're on Facebook, you're
All
lying.
All right, man. We gonna wrap this up, man. Peace.